What's going on, everybody? Check this out. I got a great verse for you today. Proverbs 24 and 10. Check this out. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. That seems totally simple enough, but I'm going to break this down so you can see some of the terms in the concordance. Check this out. So the key words to me are faint, adversity, strength, small. Faint means to sink, abate, or withdraw, right? Adversity is distress, affliction, or tribulation. And strength is power of God, right? It's talking about power of God. And small is sar, which is narrow. So for me, when I start reading this, I always remember that the midwife of Christianity was the Roman persecution of the early church. So what does all that mean, right? When you wrap all that stuff up, the midwife of Christianity was the Roman church, was the Roman persecution of the early church, right? Without those people standing firm and really having the power of God and knowing God in their life, they could have easily, as the word faint says, they could have easily withdrew or abated or forsaked what they really believed, that was Jesus Christ is the Son of God, was God, and died and resurrected. If they would have withdrew, the early church, we wouldn't have Christianity today, put it that way. It would have died right then and there, because we wouldn't have had the foundation of the early church if people would have just withdrew. So what does that mean? That means that they had such a strong conviction and power and a revelation of the power of God that they did not fall short of what God was calling them to do. Funny thing is, I was having a conversation with somebody from a different religion, and they were saying that they're allowed to lie if their life is on the line. We don't believe that as Christians. We're going to stand firm on the truth, even if it costs our life. To live is Christ, to die is gain. So if you withdraw in the day of distress or tribulation, the power of God in your life is narrow. God is huge, but the pipeline that comes down into your life is narrow, and we need to make those bigger so that we can receive the fullness of God in our life. And faith comes by hearing, and hearing the word of God. The more word of God you hear, the more faith you're going to have, the more the power of God will be real in your life, and you will not faint in the time of adversity. God bless you.